Of detachment. This is one of my favorite laws of the law of the universe. Law of attraction, law of assumptions, all of that. But we specifically is going to fall into the law of detachment, where simply you let go of your manifest. Like say you're manifesting something like a car, example. You do all the believing, you do all the affirmative visualizing, and when you're done, that's when the law of detachment come into place. You've basically let go of your desire and live with the wish fulfilled. You live like it's already done. You feel the excitement that you would feel if it was in front of your face. And this is a powerful law because basically you're telling the universe you already have it. So basically what the universe is going to do is going to mirror it back towards you. A lot of people want to rush the process. That's where you confuse the universe. Because when you're in that sense of rushing, in that sense of impatient feeling, if you're being impatient and you're telling the universe, where is it? Then the universe can't bring it to you because you have a blockage of hopeless. You're not having the hope that the universe needs from you to bring it towards you. Like I said, this life is a mirror. It reflects your internal thoughts, your feelings, and everything. That's why it's super important to really make sure you control these thoughts that pass through your mind, because they're a magnet towards your success. The best way to use the law of detachment is by getting within your imagination. I know we was taught to believe that the imagination is this fake news and it's not real, but believe it or not, literally your imagination is what brings life into existence. Life can't be colorful, creative without our imagination. We need our imagination to be creative and think about all these businesses. That's why you see all these people creating all these new things, because they use their imagination. In order to create anything in your life, you have to use your imagination. So please do not fall in that that's the fool card. The fool thinking and the trap of thinking that your imagination is just daydreaming world. It's actually real life as well if you really think about it, because it affects your real world. Your imagination literally affects your real world, like 100%. Now, when you get into your imagination, that's when you can start putting your full belief, like my imagination is real. This is real. This is my life. When you start imagining yourself in your car, you can make these your memories. You could be like, I literally remember my first time getting in my car. I was so excited. I was like, oh my gosh, you could just, get excited. What really matter is the feeling, not the when and the how. Don't get in that trap, the when and the how. The universe, that's the universe job. The universe is going to bring it to you depending on the reflection you give it. So whatever goes on in word is going to affect outward, if that makes sense. Basically, the universe is going to be like, okay, if you do not show me that you have it before I show it, then I can't even show you. Because the only way I can show you is, firstly, you have to show me that you have it. That's why they say confidence is important, I guess. Or belief. When you believe you can do it, then you can do it. They not just saying that just because they want to just talk, but it's true life. That's true power. That's the key towards the door. Another good way you can use the law of detachment is simply by understanding that whatever goes on out here shouldn't matter. And I say that, but you really got to understand that deeply. Because I sometimes see people doing a good job, and once they look into the 3D reality, they instantly just, And this is one of the most common things, is getting attached to where you're at right now in the present. Instead, be in the present of your imagination, like I said. And once you be in that present in your imagination, you can start feeling a little better, which that feeling can actually bring it into existence. Now, this is not a one-time thing. This has to be a part of your life. Think about it. When you wake up, don't go back to sleep. Don't be like those NPCs, these people in the Matrix. If you woke up to your truth, woke up to your power, and don't just learn about the law of detachment. There's other laws out there. The law of assumption. Ooh, that's my favorite one. I am it. I assume it every single day. And I've been changing, not just my looks, but just the way I act, the way I feel. And just how everything around me is just shifting and working out in my favor. It's so beautiful. But it's not something that I'm just saying because I'm just want to talk and, I can really do this somewhere else. I'm doing this because I really know the truth, and my sole purpose is to spread the truth as best as I possibly can. The chosen ones are here to awaken the ones that aren't awakened. Basically, once you awaken, you're the chosen one. But in reality, everyone is the chosen one because everyone has the opportunity to awaken. But the thing is, everyone will not do it. That's why the ones that is awakened, your sole purpose is to awaken as many beings as you possibly can. Because what you give out comes back towards you. Just saying. So, yeah. Law of detachment means to let go. I don't really know what else to say about this law because it's simply already said just by saying the law of detachment. That's literally the definition. Detach from the outcome and attach towards the final destination. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Detach from the outcome. That's what I'm talking about. Because once you detach from the outcome, you see the result come by a little bit more fast, like a snap of a finger. You know what I'm saying? You is the walking spell. So there's nothing else to worry about. Whatever you're doing right now, just sit, silent, stillness, breathe, and be like, thank you, universe. There's something to be grateful about. Trust me, if you're watching this video right now, that's exactly why you should be grateful. You're alive. Literally, you're alive. There's something to be grateful about. Sit in that feeling. Love it. Appreciate it. Because life gonna mirror it back towards you. Because it's gonna be like, yes,